Hello everybody, this is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. So today I need to put together a matching arrangement to this arrangement here. My sister Robbie actually put this arrangement together. We had an order for 4 $35 centerpieces and then 2 $55 centerpieces. So that's exactly what this is here. And I thought that I would match this arrangement for you guys. I'm gonna start out with some white hydrangeas. So this one's already been cut, but I'm gonna recut it. I'm taking this hydrangea, cutting that stem at an angle, and I'm gonna dip it in that quick dip. Quick dip is just a hydrating solution that helps to keep our hydrangeas hydrated. I'm using a Bubblebowl. We like these little vases. They work perfect for centerpieces. They're just a really great little arrangement, container for an arrangement. We call these, it's called an ivy bowl when you order them. And the wonderful part about these bowls is they have like a little ruffle at the top. I don't know if you can see that very well. So I'm taking my second hydrangea. I've removed any of the foliage that's on the hydrangea. I'm gonna cut that stem at an angle, and I'm gonna dip it right into my quick dip and tuck it right into my vase. So I have 2 hydrangeas in our Bubblebowl. Next I'm going to come in with some pretty white stock. So I have 2 stems of white stock. Cut that at an angle. Strip any of that foliage that might fall below the water line. Tuck that in. So again, I am recreating this arrangement because we had matching arrangements, so we had 2 of them. I'm going to take this is a mum, a kind of a burgundy mum. I'm going to cut that at an angle, tuck that right down into that hydrangea. I've got it a little long, so I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to cut it again. Now remember, when you're making a flower arrangement, you would rather cut too little off and not too much. So if you're not positive how short it needs to be, always cut less than you think, because that way you can always come back and cut more. So I've added 1 mum here, the other mum there. She's got her 2 there. Next we're going to come in with our white yin yang daisies. So that's just the variety of daisies these are. They're tiny little, almost miniature daisies. They're so pretty and so sweet. I love their little black centers. They almost remind you a little bit of an anemone. Anemones, very often when you see an anemone, you see a white anemone with kind of a royal blue or a deep colored center, and that's what these little yin yang daisies remind me of. They're just so fun, so cute. Yin yang daisies also come in a pink with a dark center, and I just love them. They just make me happy. So I'm tucking those down into this arrangement. I also have a large stem of hypericum berries. Now Robbie only used 1 stem of hypericums, but because this is so large, I'm going to make it 2 stems. So I'm taking my floral knife and I am going to cut this apart. So actually, you see where I just broke it there. So I'm going to use it as 2 insertions into my arrangement to make actually 2 stems. So I cut this one short. I'm going to tuck it back here in the back. I'm going to take this one, cut it at an angle, pull off that greenery, and tuck that right down into that hydrangea. So I've got she has her berries right back here. All right, next I'm going to come in. That little green dragon was sticking out so far. I adjusted it a little bit. This is an oriental lily, a white oriental lily. I'm going to take it, I'm going to cut that stem at an angle, and I'm going to tuck it right here in the center of my arrangement. Again, I'm basically copying her placement of flowers. This lily is open, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that pollen. Next, what we're going to do is add our red roses to this vase. So I'm going to take those stems, cut them at an angle with my floral knife. Now, I am not adding wire to these because they're short, so they don't have to have wire. The reason I like to wire a rose is because we usually leave their stems very long, so it's almost like a straw, and they have a very long way to drink through that stem. So we like to wire those heads because sometimes the rose doesn't get as much water as it needs, so that head wants to dip. With us cutting the stems off short, they don't have nearly as long to drink, so I'm not worried about their heads dipping. Lastly, excuse me. Lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of this green dragon to this arrangement. So I'm going to take and cut my stem, and I am going to lift up that hydrangea and kind of tuck that green dragon just around the mouth of that vase. The nice part about green dragon is it's a foliage, but it acts as a filler flower. And so I just think it's so pretty and kind of feathery. Now this is actually 2 stems. This is 1 stem, and I've already cut off 2 pieces of it. So it goes a long way. And I'm just taking my floral knife, and I'm actually going to cut this piece in half. I'm going to tuck a little in the top, and then tuck a little around the edges. And I'm just going all the way around, adding a little bit of this green dragon all the way around. And there we have it. There is our 2 matching pieces to go for a dinner party. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. If you have any questions about how we design flowers or even where we get our flowers, don't hesitate to ask that below in the comments. And I am happy to answer any questions you might have. Guys, you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you real soon.